She told me the company couldn't afford my $43,000 bonus, and squeezed my hand like she was delivering condolences instead of stealing from me. I nodded. I even thanked her for being transparent. Because 20 minutes earlier, an email meant for someone else had landed in my inbox confirming that $43,000 had already been wired to her personal LLC. Same amount. Same week. Same day my bonus was marked cancelled due to budget constraints. She looked me in the eye and lied with the tenderness of a mentor. What she didn't know was that the audit had already started, and I had the transaction ID, the LLC registration, and the screenshot saved to my personal drive. 7 years of loyalty collapsed in under half an hour. Not into heartbreak. Into a fraud investigation. My name is Nora Hartley. I'm 30 years old. I work as a senior account manager for Vanguard Consulting Group in Seattle. I manage client relationships, close deals, and build strategies that generate revenue. Last quarter alone, I brought in $2.4 million. The Meridian account was mine. 6 months of pitch meetings, proposal revisions, and negotiation calls. I earned that bonus. But here's what matters more than the money. Vanessa Reed has been the most important person in my life for 7 years. Not just my boss. The person who taught me how to negotiate. How to read a room. How to turn a cold lead into a signed contract. The person who was there when my father had his heart attack. Who helped me find a grief counselor. Who called me every day for 2 weeks just to make sure I was eating. I trusted her completely. Past tense. Because 20 minutes before our meeting, everything changed. It started with a mistake. At 8:27 a.m., I received an email from Caroline in finance. Subject line, Q4 consultant payments, approved. The email wasn't meant for me. It was forwarded accidentally. Caroline had typed Nora H. into the recipient field instead of Nora Huang from accounting. The body of the email was brief. Per your request, payment of $43,000 to Reed Consulting Solutions LLC has been processed. Transaction ID, VCG 2847. Funds transferred 11/18. Let me know if you need documentation for the vendor file. Reed Consulting Solutions. Vanessa's last name is Reed. I opened a new tab. Search the LLC registration database. Reed Consulting Solutions LLC. Registered owner, Vanessa Reed. Registered address, her home address. Date of registration, March of last year. The same month my first bonus got delayed. I screenshot everything. Forwarded it to my personal email. Deleted the sent message from my work account. Then I walked to Vanessa's office for our 8:45 meeting. And listened to her lie. I met Vanessa at the Pacific Northwest Marketing Summit in Portland. I was 23. 2 months out of grad school. Sitting alone at a networking lunch, terrified I'd say something stupid. She sat down next to me. First conference, she asked. I nodded. You'll be fine. Just remember, everyone here is faking confidence. You might as well fake it too. We talked for an hour. She was a VP at Cascade Consulting Group. 15 years in the industry. Sharp, funny, generous with advice. At the end of lunch, she handed me her card. Stay in touch, she said. I mean it. 6 months later, she called. Cascade was hiring. Did I want to interview? I got the job. She became my manager, my mentor, my guide through an industry I barely understood. When I struggled with my first big pitch, she stayed until midnight helping me rehearse. When I doubted myself, she reminded me I was capable. When my mother forgot my birthday, again, Vanessa took me to dinner. For 7 years, I believed she saw something in me worth investing in. I was wrong. She saw a threat. The details matter. When my father died, Vanessa showed up at my apartment with groceries. She didn't ask if I needed help. She just started cooking. When I couldn't afford a car, she co-signed the loan. "Your family," she said. "This is what family does." When I had a panic attack before the Morrison pitch, she sat on the floor of the bathroom with me. Counted my breaths. Held my hand. "You've got this," she whispered. "I wouldn't have put you on this pitch if I didn't believe in you." I won the Morrison account. My bonus that quarter was $28,000. It got restructured due to budget reallocations. I didn't question it. Because you don't question family. You don't investigate the person who stayed with you in the hospital when you had appendicitis. The person who helped you move apartments twice. The person who taught you everything you know. You trust them. And Vanessa knew that. She built the trust deliberately, carefully, like laying a foundation. So that when she started stealing, I wouldn't notice. I pulled up the finance portal at my desk. Searched for Reed Consulting Solutions. For transactions in the past 18 months. March, $28,000. July, $19,500. October, $15,200. November, $43,000. Total, $105,700. All labeled as consultant fees. All paid to Vanessa's LLC. I cross-referenced the dates with my bonus schedule. March, Morrison account bonus. Amount owed, $28,000. Status, restructured. July, Greenfield Partnership bonus. Amount owed, $19,500. Status, delayed pending review. October, Atlas retention bonus. Amount owed, $15,200. Status, converted to additional PTO. November, Meridian account bonus. Amount owed, $43,000. Status, canceled due to budget constraints. Every single one of my bonuses had been redirected to her. Not delayed. Not restructured. Stolen. And replaced with apologies, explanations, and hand squeezes. I felt cold. Not angry. Just cold. Because this wasn't opportunistic theft. This was systematic. I pulled transaction records for the entire team. It wasn't just me. Jake Morrison, 3 bonuses totaling $31,000. Status, pending approval. Payments to Reed Consulting Solutions, $31,000. Priya Kapoor, 2 bonuses totaling $24,500. Status, deferred to next quarter. Payments to Reed Consulting Solutions, $24,500. Derek Chin, 4 bonuses totaling $30,200. Status, converted to equity options. Payments to Reed Consulting Solutions, $30,200. She'd stolen from all of us. And we'd all trusted her too much to question it. Jake, who she took to dinner the night his divorce was finalized. Priya, who she helped move apartments last year, carrying boxes up 3 flights of stairs. Derek, who she mentored through his industry certification exam, meeting him every Saturday morning for 2 months. We weren't just colleagues. We were her targets. Carefully selected. People who would believe her explanations. People who wouldn't push back. People who thought the relationship went beyond work. The same way I did. Total stolen from the 4 of us, $191,400. And that was just in the past 18 months. I called Jake first. "Did you ever get your Q2 bonus?" I asked. Silence. Vanessa said it was pending approval, he said finally. Why? Check your pay stubs. Tell me if you actually received it. 10 minutes later, he called back. I didn't get it. I don't know. I thought maybe I misunderstood the terms. You didn't misunderstand. I called Priya next. Same story. Derek too. None of them had questioned it. Because Vanessa had been there for them the way she'd been there for me. Jake's divorce, she'd listened to him cry in her office for an hour after the papers were filed. Priya's apartment hunt, she'd driven her to 12 showings in one weekend. Derek's certification, she'd bought him the study materials as a gift. Every gesture of care was an investment. Every act of kindness was insurance. Against the day we might question her. Against the day we might realize what she was doing. She didn't build relationships. She built leverage. I logged into the company's internal HR portal. Managers are required to document employee performance, including concerns or corrective actions. I'd never looked at my file before. I trusted Vanessa's feedback. I opened the performance notes section. 8 entries in the past 9 months. March 15th. Nora has been increasingly resistant to feedback. She challenges my recommendations during client meetings, which creates confusion for the team. April 22nd. Nora's attitude toward collaborative projects has shifted. She seems more focused on individual recognition than team success. June 8th. Discussed concerns about Nora's communication style with senior leadership. She can come across as dismissive of others' contributions. July 30th. Nora has begun questioning budget decisions and compensation structures. While ambition is valued, her tone has become difficult to manage. September 12th. Nora's performance remains strong, but her interpersonal dynamics are becoming a concern. May need to address expectations around hierarchy. October 3rd. Nora expressed frustration about bonus delays. Her reaction was disproportionate and suggests entitlement issues. November 1st. Nora is showing signs of burnout or dissatisfaction. Monitoring for potential retention risk. November 10th. Recommend limiting Nora's involvement in high-profile pitches until attitude improves. I read them twice. None of it was true. Every entry was strategic. Building a narrative, difficult, entitled, combative, risky. So that if I ever questioned the stolen bonuses, I'd already be discredited. I pulled up a calendar. Cross-referenced the dates of Vanessa's HR notes with my major account wins. March 12th, I closed the Morrison account. Largest deal of Q1. March 15th, first negative HR note appears. June 5th, I won the Pinnacle Award for Top Performer. June 8th, HR note about my dismissive communication style. July 28th, I landed the Greenfield Partnership. $1.8 million contract. July 30th, HR note about my difficult-to-manage attitude. September 10th, I was promoted to Senior Account Manager. September 12th, HR note about my interpersonal dynamics. October 1st, I received the Atlas retention bonus, which she stole. October 3rd, HR note about my disproportionate reaction to bonus delays. November 14th, I closed the Meridian account. Biggest deal of the year. November 10th, HR note recommending I be removed from high-profile pitches. Every success was followed by a documented concern. Every win was met with sabotage. She wasn't protecting the budget. She was protecting her position. Because the better I performed, the more I threatened her. And she couldn't let that happen. The Pinnacle Award is given annually to the top performer in the division. Vanessa had been nominated 3 years in a row. She'd never won. In June, I won it. I was 29 years old. the youngest recipient in company history. At the awards dinner, Vanessa stood and applauded. Gave a speech about how proud she was. How I represented everything the company valued. Nora is the future of this organization, she said. The room erupted in applause. I cried. Not because of the award, but because Vanessa believed in me. 2 days later, she filed the HR note about my dismissive communication style. 3 weeks later, my $19,500 bonus was delayed pending review. The money went to Reed Consulting Solutions LLC. The award wasn't a celebration. It was a threat. Because I'd won something she wanted. And from that moment on, I became the problem she needed to solve. By stealing my earnings. By documenting false concerns. By making sure I'd never rise high enough to replace her. At 11:30 a.m., I received a call from an unknown internal extension. Ms. Hartley. This is Jennifer Okafor from Corporate HR. Do you have a few minutes to speak privately? I stepped into an empty conference room. We're conducting a routine internal audit of departmental expenses and compensation, she said. Your name came up in relation to some bonus payment discrepancies. Can you confirm whether you received your Q2, Q3, and Q4 bonuses this year? I didn't, I said. I was told they were delayed or restructured. Silence. Can you provide documentation of those conversations? I have emails. Meeting notes. The original bonus agreements. Please send everything to this secure portal. Today, if possible. Can I ask what this is about? We received an anonymous tip 2 weeks ago about irregularities in your division's financial processes. We've been reviewing transactions. Your information would help us significantly. I have more than just my bonuses, I said. I have evidence of a pattern. Send everything you have. I hung up. Stared at my phone. An audit was already underway. I wasn't starting an investigation. I was accelerating one. I didn't tell Vanessa. I didn't confront her in the hallway. I didn't send an angry email. I went back to my desk, opened the secure portal Jennifer had provided, and started uploading documents. My bonus agreements. The finance email showing payment to Reed Consulting Solutions. The LLC registration. The transaction records showing the pattern of theft. The HR notes documenting false concerns. The timeline showing the correlation between my wins and her sabotage. Jake's, Priya's, and Derek's bonus records. Every email where Vanessa explained away a delay. Every meeting note where she expressed concern about budget constraints. I spent 4 hours compiling everything. By 4 p.m., I'd uploaded 43 documents. At 4:47 p.m., Jennifer called back. This is more extensive than we anticipated, she said. Can you come to corporate tomorrow morning? 9 a.m. I'll be there. That night, Vanessa texted me. Dinner tomorrow. I know today was disappointing. Let me make it up to you. I texted back, sounds great. Because I wasn't ready to show my hand yet. The corporate HR office was on the 15th floor of the downtown building. I'd never been there. Jennifer met me in the lobby. Thank you for coming, she said. This is David Nguyen, our senior auditor, and Rachel Winters from legal. We sat in a conference room. David opened a laptop. Walk us through what you found, he said. I did. The accidental email. The LLC registration. The stolen bonuses. The pattern across the team. The HR notes. The timeline. Rachel took notes. How long have you known Vanessa Reed? She asked. 7 years. Since before I worked here. And you never questioned the bonus delays? No. I trusted her. Why? I paused. Because she was there when my father died. When I didn't have anyone else. She made me believe the relationship was real. Rachel and David exchanged a glance. That matches what we found, David said. She's exceptionally skilled at building personal relationships with high performers. It creates loyalty. And silence. How many others? I asked. We're still investigating. But based on your documentation and what we've uncovered independently, we believe she's stolen over $340,000 in the past 3 years. I felt sick. What happens now? I asked. We expand the audit. We interview the other victims. And we build a case. How long will that take? If everything you've provided is accurate. Less than a week. The audit moved quickly. Jennifer interviewed Jake, Priya, and Derek. All 3 confirmed their bonuses had been delayed or restructured. None had questioned it. David pulled records for every consultant payment made in the past 3 years. Reed Consulting Solutions LLC, $340,000 total. Vanessa had also created 2 other LLCs. Summit Advisory Group LLC, $127,000. Cascade Strategy Partners LLC, $86,000. Both registered to her home address. Both receiving payments labeled as external consulting services. None of the work had been performed. The invoices were fake. The contracts were fabricated. Rachel subpoenaed Vanessa's bank records. The deposits matched perfectly. Every payment to her LLCs had been transferred to her personal account within 48 hours. She'd been living off stolen bonuses for 3 years. On the 4th day of the expanded audit, Jennifer called me. We have enough to move forward. Vanessa Reed will be placed on administrative leave tomorrow morning. Security will escort her from the building. Do not tell her. Do not warn her. Do you understand? I understand. Thank you, Nora. Your documentation made this possible. I hung up, sat at my desk, and waited. I spent that night thinking about why Vanessa had done this. The answer was in the timeline. Every time I succeeded, she stole from me. Every time I won an award, she documented false concerns. It wasn't greed. It was fear. Fear that I'd become too successful. Fear that I'd outgrow her. Fear that the company would see me as her replacement. So she sabotaged me financially, making sure I stayed dependent, stayed uncertain, stayed just insecure enough not to push too hard. And she sabotaged me professionally, building a record that said I was difficult, entitled, combative. So that if I ever did rise above her, there would be documentation to question my fitness for leadership. The maternal gestures weren't love. They were control. Making me believe I owed her. Making me believe I couldn't succeed without her. Making me believe that questioning her was a betrayal of the relationship. She didn't see me as a daughter. She saw me as a threat. And she spent 7 years trying to neutralize that threat without me realizing it. The morning meeting started at 9 a.m. Vanessa was presenting the Q4 strategy. At 9:17 a.m., the conference room door opened. 2 security officers. Jennifer from HR. Vanessa Reed. Jennifer said. Vanessa looked up. Confused. Yes. You need to come with us. What's going on? You're being placed on administrative leave pending an internal investigation. Please gather your personal belongings. You'll be escorted from the building. The room went silent. Vanessa's face went pale. This is a mistake, she said. I don't Ms. Reed, please come with us. She stood, looked around the room. Her eyes landed on me. For a moment, I thought she'd say something. Ask for help. Demand an explanation. But she didn't. She just stared. And I stared back. Then she turned and walked out. The door closed behind her. No one spoke. Jake looked at me. Did you know about this? He asked quietly. Yes, I said. What did she do? She stole from us. All of us. At 2 p.m., Jennifer called me. Your Q4 bonus is being processed. $43,000 plus 4% interest for the delay. It'll be in your account by Friday. What about the others? Jake, Priya, and Derek are being reimbursed as well. Plus interest. The company is also conducting a full review of all bonus payments across the division for the past 5 years. What happens to Vanessa? That's a legal matter now. She's been terminated effective immediately. We've filed reports with the appropriate authorities. The rest is out of our hands. Will she be charged? I can't comment on that. But given the amount and the duration, it's likely. Thank you for believing me. You made it easy. Your documentation was impeccable. I learned from the best, I said. The irony wasn't lost on me. Vanessa had taught me to be thorough. To verify everything. To keep records. And I'd used those lessons to dismantle her. At 4 p.m., I received an email from the division VP. Subject line, leadership transition. Vanessa's position was being filled on an interim basis. They were considering internal candidates for the permanent role. Would I be interested in applying? I closed the email. Stared at the screen. 7 years ago, I would have called Vanessa to celebrate. Now, I had no one to call. 6 weeks later, the news broke internally. Vanessa Reed had been charged with embezzlement, fraud, and theft. The total amount, $553,000. The timeline, 3 years. The victims, 11 employees across 2 divisions. I wasn't the first person she'd targeted. I was just the first person who'd found the proof. The company released a statement. Vanguard Consulting Group takes allegations of financial misconduct seriously. We have fully cooperated with law enforcement and have implemented additional oversight measures to prevent future incidents. All affected employees have been reimbursed. Jake, Priya, and Derek received their payments. Others I didn't know came forward. People Vanessa had mentored, supported, and stolen from. All of us had believed the relationship was real. None of us had questioned her. Because you don't question someone who acts like family. That's what made her effective. Not her skill at hiding the theft. But her skill at making us believe we'd be betraying her by looking. At the preliminary hearing, I was asked to provide a witness statement. I didn't attend in person. I submitted it in writing. I didn't want to see her. There was nothing left to say. 8 weeks after the walkout, I was offered Vanessa's position. Director of Client Strategy. Salary, $145,000. Team of 12. I accepted. My first day in the new role, I called a team meeting. Jake, Priya, Derek, and 8 others I didn't know well yet. I know the last few months have been difficult, I said. I know trust has been broken. I'm not going to pretend I can fix that overnight. I looked around the room. But I can promise you this, I will never lie to you about your compensation. I will never steal from you. And if you earn a bonus, you'll receive it. On time. Every time. Silence. Then Priya spoke. How did you know? She asked. About Vanessa. I got lucky. An email was sent to me by mistake. But once I saw it, I couldn't ignore it. Why didn't you confront her? Because confrontation doesn't win. Evidence does. Derek nodded slowly. She taught you that, didn't she? Yes, I said. She did. I'm sitting in my office. The same office Vanessa used for 7 years. I've changed almost nothing. Same desk. Same chair. Same view of the city. But the energy is different. I don't manage through fear. I don't build leverage disguised as care. I manage through clarity. The team knows where they stand. Bonuses are transparent. Performance reviews are honest. Feedback is direct. And when someone asks a question, I answer it. No hand squeezes. No maternal gestures. No choreographed kindness designed to create dependency. Just honesty. Last week, I closed a $3.2 million deal with Apex Industries. The biggest contract the division has ever landed. My bonus will be $67,000. I'll receive it. Because I built the systems to make sure no one can do to me what Vanessa did. And I built the culture to make sure no one on my team experiences what I did. Records are reviewed quarterly by corporate. Payments are audited monthly. Consultant fees require VP approval. The loopholes are closed. Not because I'm paranoid, but because I learned that trust without verification is just vulnerability. People ask how I stayed so calm. How I didn't explode when I realized Vanessa had stolen from me. How I didn't confront her in front of the whole office. The truth is simple, I'm good at my job because she taught me to be. She taught me to read contracts carefully. To verify every number. To document every conversation. To never assume good faith without evidence. She just didn't realize I'd eventually apply those lessons to her. 7 years ago, I met a woman at a conference who changed my life. She recruited me, mentored me, taught me everything I know about this industry. She also stole $105,700 from me, built a false record to discredit me, and manipulated me into believing I owed her my loyalty. I don't hate her. I don't think about her much anymore. Because hate requires energy I'd rather spend elsewhere. What I learned from Vanessa isn't just about workplace theft. It's about the difference between relationships and transactions. She built transactions that looked like relationships. Gestures designed to create dependency. Kindness that came with invisible strings. Real relationships don't require you to ignore evidence. Real mentors don't steal from the people they claim to care about. Real family doesn't sabotage you for succeeding. Vanessa called me family for 7 years. And for 7 years, I believed her. The audit was already happening when I found the email. But my documentation accelerated it. My evidence closed the case. My silence gave her no opportunity to destroy records or intimidate witnesses. She thought she'd built loyalty that would protect her. She built something else instead. A case file. She taught me to verify everything. I did. She just didn't think I'd verify her.